Hello, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on Tuesday, January the 30th, 2024. Today's a day to remember because we set a new record, not the way we want it. I feel a little bit better this afternoon, but boy, I was in a sour mood this morning. We set a record, worst PA day ever, which I've only been trading with 6 PAs now off and on for the last week. But we managed to rack up a total loss of $1,990 on the PAs, which I'm not proud of at all. So today was one of those days where it was either really good or really bad. We had a loss on the evals of $1,000, so a $3,000 losing day. But as you can see here, we either made $500, it seemed like, across evals. And made or lost 500 on evals. That was pretty much the case. And on the PAs, I had a really bad day. Today was one of those days where I felt like there were some market makers that were looking at screens going, hey, what's this, Black Coffee Trader guy doing? Like, he's very, it doesn't mean anything, but let's just pick on him today. Let's just pick on him. That's exactly how it felt. It felt like every time I entered a trade, the market decided to, let's just do a 180-degree turn and go the other way for no reason whatsoever. Oh, it was so frustrating of a day, and I'm glad I can laugh at it now. And thankful that I have Guardian Angel Trader. GAT does help because I know I'm not going to blow the accounts. I've got losses, max daily losses set, and I'm going to change that. I did stupidly go and increase my loss on the PAs. I've had this set at 300, and I raised it to 400. So I'm going to go ahead and make some changes to that. But as far as the day-to-day, we had a lot of this chop again. We did have a couple of moves. I literally walked away from my computer I had a couple periods today where I was gone for over an hour, at least twice, and gone for shorter periods of times, a couple of times on purpose. Just I had to leave, and yeah, it was just I don't know. There's not a whole lot to talk about. I just simply took bad trades. I mean, I know there's not market makers out there watching my moves going, hey, let's just screw his trades. That's not what's happening. It felt that way and it seemed that way, but the reality is I just took bad entries, and we just had a lot of this chop going on today. It seemed like there was a lot of and the other thing, I need to just be honest with myself and with you. I said yesterday I wouldn't trade these opening couple of minutes, and I decided to do that after all this morning, and it hurt me. I went in with 2 PAs and a couple of evals, and that trade went against me. We just had this kind of the last couple morning sessions have just been kind of choppy. Oftentimes, and when I've traded the best, the morning session has been, you get in and you have a big spike up or a big spike down, like, 80 points, 50 points, something like that. We haven't had that. And what happens is I'll wait, get into a trade, and then it just kind of stalls out and stops. And I don't know. I'm just going to need to really, really refrain from that trade, or only do it with like one account until I figure out, what's going on. Or I don't know. I'm struggling there. And it's just, I know trading is like that. We go through these cycles where things are going well, and then we also go through cycles where things are not going so well. And I'm definitely in one of those cycles right now. So in any case, it is what it is. We'll get back on the horse tomorrow. I probably went away from, my main strategy is price action, following the 21 EMA, and I'm using the 21 and 14 on my chart here. But I probably took too many trades today that were too far straying away from that. And, if we just kind of cycle through some of these losing accounts, I mean, I was taking trades down here, way off this EMA. Let's look at, here again, we've got, we're not, I just didn't do a good job of sticking to my game plan. And I think that's the one thing maybe that would be kind of telling for today. I mean, the only bright spot, we made $100 on this this PA account. But yeah, I was hoping to be able to get another payout here in this first period of February, but that's clearly not going to happen. This account was at 50,000. Actually, it was right at 51,000 about a week ago, and we're down to 50,182. PA number 9. This account is about 500 away from being blown, so we need to definitely have a couple of good days. I need to just be comfortable with this. I need to be comfortable with $100, $200 for a week or two straight, just to get some consistency back and get these accounts back over this 50,000 marker. I mean, here we're 300 underwater. Here we're 900 underwater, 400 and some dollars underwater, 1,800 underwater. So I got some work to do, and I think I just need to admit that and say, hey, I need to take it slower and just go step by step, and that's why I need to change this GAT. So I'm just going to do this now and show my GAT adjustment. So we're going to select PA account number 7 and just show you my trading times as I have that set. Basically, I'm able to trade other than between 4:30 and 6 p.m. I can't trade. Daily loss, 400. I want that to go back to 300. And the profit target stays at 750. If I leave that at 750, I'm never going to be above the consistency rule, which is why I have that set at 750. Daily drawdown, once I reach 300 or 400 in profit, if I lose 200, it stops me from trading. Thought about changing that. I'm going to leave it. I'll leave that for now. Trailing account, total trades. I use a losing timeout, so if I wait 5 minutes after 3 losing trades or after I've lost 300, I think on the PAs I should change this to 200. Yeah, we'll change that to $200. Winning timeout. Move that to 300. Wait 5 minutes after 5 winning trades. After 300 is 1. So the biggest change here really is the daily loss. 400 is too much. It's just too much. And so dropping that back to 300. Also the weekly loss, I've got it set at 1,000. So if I lose $1,000 on the week, I can't continue to trade. I'm actually curious if I'm close to being there. PA accounts. So on the week, PA 11, I've lost 757. That's it. That's the only one that's really close. So if I have a $300 losing day on that account tomorrow, I can't trade it until next week anyway. So yeah, ugly, ugly, ugly red day. So now that I have that set, daily loss 300. Change my losing timeout. Now I'm going to go to settings, and this is the simple thing if you have multiple accounts. Now I'm going to find account number PA9, copy that. Now also move to PA11, copy. Basically these settings are then copied over. PA12, PA13, and PA14. Okay, so now that is set up and I don't have to worry about that. So just to double check, if I go to like PA11, daily loss is now set at 300, losing timeout after 200. Perfect. I'm also going to make some adjustments on my evaluation accounts. I don't like these big losses, so I'm going to take 157. The daily loss is 500. I'm going to cut that back to 450. I always get some slippage, it seems like. So now I'm just going to copy this as well. Take 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164 is gone, 165, 166, there's that one, 167, and last but not least, my take profit account. Okay, so now that's set so that tomorrow I don't have a 550 losing day. So basically, if my stop is set at 450, I might end up with a 475 or 500 losing day, but not a 550. It just keeps that in check. And then on the PA side, I might be a little over 300, but I won't be at 400. So, a couple of these, 428, 410, 404, 457, that's a big one. So just seems like there's a little bit of slippage there with that. So yeah, now that we got that fixed, that we're set to go. So anyway, that's where it's at. Do want to remember to notify you about this new sale going on with Apex. They have a 71% off sale and $35 resets. It is cheaper to do a reset than to buy a new account. Or yeah, so anyway, that sale is going on until Tuesday the 6th. I think that's on a Tuesday at basically midnight. So my code BVLSTBTS always gets you the best deal with Apex, and code BCT gets you the best deal with Take Profit Trader. Thank you very much for those of you that are using my code. I certainly do appreciate it. It does help me out. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Typically, I don't talk this long, but today I have. But the whole goal here is to get to payouts, get to 10 funded accounts. Right now, the main goal is to get to 10 funded accounts and start working back into some green days. Yeah, my goal here is to do that, take you along on the journey. Forces me to reflect on the day, look through the day, what went right, what went wrong, and then take you along for that. And that makes me a better trader. At least I believe it does. So anyway, thanks for your support. Appreciate everything. Good luck out there. Trade well. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.